Dacey, defeat against obviously playoff quarter-finalists in the National League South last season, but I thought a really, really positive display. Your thoughts on that one?
Gutted, mate. So the dressing room, I think for 80 of the 90 minutes we were electric, exciting, fast-paced, everything that I said I was going to try and bring. We created chances, thought we defended well, obviously bar two really mistakes for the goal, which, you know, I understand has kind of been the Achilles heel of this club for the last couple of years, but we will iron them out. But also that's going to happen when we, you know, are trying to attack as much as possible. But I think from playing here against Farnham, where maybe people were not necessarily convinced, if you were here today, you'd definitely be more. Yeah, we've done everything but equalise, and yeah, I'm devastated. But I thought the performance was just like so good from us, especially on the ball.
It felt like it was free-flowing attacking football really for 75 of kind of the 90 minutes, and it felt like we liked to pass around the back, and then 3-4 passes later we were in the final third. And is that how we're going to look come August 9th and constantly playing like that?
Look, ultimately you just have to do kind of what's based on how the opposition's set up. You know, whether that's hitting the backspace, whether that's playing in front of them, whether that's playing through the thirds, whether that's going round. You know, there's so many different options, and I think what we probably focused a little bit too much on over the last couple of weeks was just kind of trying to break down through the thirds. And today you saw us do a mixture of everything, whether that was going in behind, whether that was going wide, whether that was going through the thirds. I thought individually everybody played very well. You know, a couple of boys that have played the last 2 or 3 games out of position because of injuries and having to cater. And we created, like I said, we created good chances, but I thought some of the link-up play, whether it was playing out from the back or in the final third, was just, you could hear it from the crowd reaction that they were excited from it. And like I said, we've done everything but equalise, and we just said into the changing rooms, as much as it's pre-season, you want the feeling to hurt, because we've been exceptional and ultimately come away with nothing.
We'll touch on the trademark Danny Mills finish, a beautiful ball in, I think from Luke, and then Millsy just hanging up at the back post and heading it home, and that came again for some quick, fast-moving attacking football, didn't it?
Yeah, rolled back the years with those two. I guess the annoyance probably was the last 10 minutes. A lot of those crosses came into the box, and unfortunately Danny Mills wasn't on the pitch. One that I feel like we got a score from, that I actually thought we had scored from, but they're putting the balls in areas that we want them to put it in, and we just kind of missed that little killer instinct in front of goal. And look, we're aware that you know, we don't have numerous amount of 9s at the minute, so everybody's got to kind of contribute to the goals and the assist part of it. But it's more of a problem if we're not creating these chances, and we are. And so, you know, we spoke. I can't be too down on it, because we spoke when I first took the job, and I said I've taken a tough pre-season because this is what we want. So I kind of can't get too down, let the players get too downhearted that we've unfortunately now lost 3 on the bounce, because we're seeing what we're trying to put together, and I'm hoping that in time, hopefully sooner rather than later, that it clicks and we'll just get that one win again that will hopefully kick us on.
And that's then gearing up now, one final pre-season game back here on Saturday against Bracknell, and then a week to focus on the competitive football side. And you must be pretty excited for that opening day of the season. I know you're looking forward to sell-out crowds here, and so yeah, how excited are you for the next 2 weeks? If
we can play like that, I think we'll be selling out most home games. But you know what? We're not quite looking at Dartford yet. Let's get Bracknell over the line. Last chance to get minutes in legs. Last chance to kind of really put us thing. And then yeah, come next Tuesday, we're fully focused. But yeah, I think it's been a long pre-season. It's been a long off-season as well. We're trying to put everything together. But yeah, look, we're pretty much ready to go, man. And yeah, finishing touches, mate. We'll see. Dace, we'll leave it there. We'll let you crack on. Cheers, big man.